Hi, welcome to Nigel K's tomato growing video. It's week number 10. We haven't missed last week, so we said we'd be about 2 weeks before we were back. Yeah, things are doing well. As I say, if we have a look, see what's happening. Tomatoes are swelling up quite well. All the trusses are full, and I think the grade is certainly a lot bigger than 2 weeks ago. What we've been doing, we've been keeping the windows open, letting plenty of ventilation in. We've been feeding with our Grow Lot 50% seaweed extract once a week. We've been feeding with our tomato feed twice a week. Again, we've been carrying on tapping them all to pollinate them, and it's working well. As we can see, these top trusses are now starting to form tomatoes. And as we said last time, we've actually stopped them, so we've actually taken the grown head away from them. So the tomato plants have now stopped growing, so all the goodness should be going in now to swelling the tomatoes rather than making the plant grow. So we've stopped them all, but as I say, if we have a little look down here, we can see we've plenty of tomatoes on, the good full trusses, and there's a little bit more swelling for them to do yet. In the earlier videos, we did touch on the fact that we grew these ones this year. So I just thought I'll give you a bit of an update on them. These are doing quite well. They've ended up quite a tall plant. Tomatoes are coming on them. They're a small cherry type tomato, and they're actually ready at the moment when they're orange like this. So I've picked 2 or 3, and they are very sweet. They do live up to the name. This variety is called Honeycomb. They've matured early. We've got tomatoes within 10 weeks of putting them in, and as I say, they're a good cropper. All the trusses again are full of tomatoes as well. So they've done very, very well. I'm pleased with them. We'll probably try these again next year. Job for this week: as the season gets on and the weather gets milder, the tomato plants are getting bushier. What we need to start and do now is strip some of these bottom leaves out. So just up till about the second truss, from about here, just get your secateurs and just start chopping some of these leaves away like this. The reason why we're doing this is we're letting light and we're letting air into the tomato, around the bottom of the tomato plant. So effectively the sun can get at them to ripen them, and effectively it makes it a bit easier watering as well. We can get in to water a bit easier. We're taking them off and we're stripping out just so we can see these tomatoes and let air flow through them. I'll just take a few more off to show you. Again, it's vital to get rid of your greenery as you take it away so it doesn't rot and cause disease in the greenhouse. So we'll just take another couple out. That way it reveals the tomatoes. The truss there. It's a bit curled round. To look from that plant, we'll take that one out as well. So what we're doing here, we're letting air grow through. Again, it makes it easy for them to water. You can actually now see what tomatoes we've got. So airflow will go right round it. It's easy to water, and we're going to get light in there as well. So we're going to spend the day doing this to reveal what tomatoes we've got and to get the airflow through. Again, carry on for this coming week, carry on feeding twice a week, water in between feeding, also use your liquid seaweed once a week as well. Keep your windows open, keep it well ventilated, and again, still carry on tapping and tapping to pollinate, till we see all these top trusses starting to set like that. While we're back in another 2 weeks, we'll give it 2 weeks again to see what they're like, and hopefully in 2 weeks' time, we should have some tomatoes starting to turn and starting to go red. Thanks very much. Bye bye.